Hello, hello, hello. I am Renee Wiggins, your host of Spiritual Bodybuilding. Change your mind, change your tempo, change your life. I am a registered dietitian and certified health and wellness coach. Welcome to a 7-day telesummit featuring 7 dynamic experts with empowered information to make you spiritually, mentally, and physically fit. Welcome to Spiritual Bodybuilding. Change your mind, change your tempo, change your life. Have you ever wondered how some people are able to take off weight or keep their fitness goals or even improve their lifestyles and make permanent change? Our 7 experts have incredible experience in the areas of expertise combined with in-depth biblical training they are willing to share in this special telesummit. I promise that at the end of this series, you will have the tools you need to change your mind, change your tempo, change your life. Let's meet today's guest. LaTanya Boyd. Welcome. LaTanya Boyd is an empowerment coach and transformational strategist. She is living her dream and walking in her calling to empower and inspire others in living in the now, the abundant life. Author LaTanya has traveled around the world via airways as an inspirational speaker, delivering messages to jumpstart your day and vision, all the while infused with faith, hope, and determination, leaving you with a mindset of, I can do this, challenging others to take action to go higher in their careers, fulfill their goals, and walk in their purpose. Her most recent topics include self-empowerment of lighten the load of Stinkin-Thinking and build your career, change your seat. Welcome, LaTanya. How you doing this morning?
I am doing well. Thank you so much. I am just so excited to be here.
Thank you for coming by Spiritual Bodybuilding. Change your mind, change your tempo, change your life. Can you tell us about yourself?
I certainly can. Just as you stated earlier, I am that self-empowerment coach, transformation strategist. I want everyone to be able to live that abundant life. I'm an inspirational speaker, and I deliver messages to jumpstart your day infused with faith, hope, and determination, so you can walk away with a mindset of, I can do this, and take action. You know, faith without works is dead. So I want you to take action. Take that first leap of faith to transform your mindset. And that's what we're going to be talking about today, to change your thinking, that stinking thinking, and replace it with some powerful thoughts you can move and drive forward in this journey we call life. And that's what it's all about spiritual body building. How many of you want to be fortified in your mind, your body, and your spirit? Well, today you're going to change your mind, change your tempo, and change your life.
LaTanya, have you always been that uplifted, empowering, positive person? Because your voice just sounds so uplifting. I was like, woo, getting off my seat.
Actually, no, it was not. You know, in the transformation, for me, it all started with me, and that's what I'm going to be sharing some key transformational steps for your listening audience on today on how they can change that stinking thinking. So it took place with me, and the first step was I had to think about what I was thinking about. You know, I used to wake up, and the first thought when you wake up can change the whole outlook for the rest of your day. So your first thought when you wake up impacts the rest of your day. So let me tell you how it all started for me. I used to wake up with that, oh, do I have to go to work? Do I have to do the laundry? Do I have to get the kids off to school? That type of thing. And, you know, that's a weight and that negative thinking. And one day I just said to myself, you know what? I'm tired. I had to draw the line in the sand and say, enough is enough. It is time to change and renew my thinking, because as a man thinketh, so is he. So I had to change what I was thinking and be able to speak that into the atmosphere. But first I had to take a note of what I was thinking. You know, Joyce Meyer says, think about what you're thinking about. And so I had to do that. And the process started with journaling. getting a notebook out, having an index card, and begin to write down those first thoughts so I can capture them and then think about what those triggers were. Why was I waking up feeling so negative? Who wakes up? You know that expression, oh, you must have woke up on the wrong side of the bed. Well, that was me. No longer am I doing that. Now I wake up with such gratitude and appreciation that I'm able to open my eyes and I'm still here amongst the living. So I have a thankful heart now when I wake up.
That sounds so powerful. At work, we have a coworker, and when she comes in, the face is stern and looks frown. If you're sitting at her computer, she really stares at you. We say good morning. She don't even say good morning to you till almost like 2 hours later. Why do some people choose to remain in that stinking thinking mode?
I believe it's because they don't think about what they're thinking. Like I started to say earlier, I had to realize what was the trigger. Low self-esteem, lack of confidence, and fear has set in. So these are some of the triggers that were set in. This is a story I share. I used to get dressed for work. Well, I hope I got dressed for work. But I would lay my clothes out the night before, and I would say, okay, I'm going to wear this blue dress come the next morning. Well, need I say more? I did not wear that blue dress the next morning. I found myself changing clothes about 10 times before I set out the door. Why? Because I wasn't confident in who I was and whose I was. And so I had to regroup and become comfortable within myself. Being challenged with the weight and being teased as a child and bullied, I had to really change that and uproot that and be happy with who I am and who God had created me to be, which is fearfully and wonderfully made. So that transformation had to start from within. I tell everyone it's an inside job. And so what's on the inside becomes and it shows on the outside.
Wow, that's very powerful. You're right. It begins with inside. For a lot of us, we don't know how much power we have. God gave us the power, not the power of fear, being timid, but he gave us power, and a lot of us don't know how to tap into it. Can you give us at least 2 examples how we can really dig deep into our soul? I know you mentioned couple, but maybe some people are not really getting it because, again, it begins in that mindset. Can you give us just 2 other things that can help us tap into our soul?
Absolutely. You're absolutely right. Our thoughts have the power to either help us or hurt us. When the mind is negative, it feels poison and it releases that into our bloodstream, which causes more unhappiness and negativity. Wrong thinking can affect not only our health, our mood, and our relationship. A positive mental attitude can improve, every aspect of our lives. Our relationships that I talked about, our business, you talk about business and health and increasing the chances of success and adding years of quality to our life. And so one of the key steps that I began to do, and I talked about that, was journaling. And be intentional when you start the process to really jumpstart your day and line up your thoughts and desires and emotions to create the life and business you desire. So I began to journal. I began to meditate. I would pray. The Bible says, seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things will be added on to us. By prayer we acknowledge God's power and goodness on the inside of us. And we become dependent on his word to change and transform us. Renew the mind by the transformation of our thinking. No longer are we conformed to this world, but we're transformed by the renewing of our mind. Then I began to step to out and use positive affirmations every day. One of the easiest and quickest ways to help ourselves is have a mindset shifting to use positive affirmations. I mentioned Proverbs 23:7 says, "For as a man thinketh within himself, so is he." Affirmations create, inspiration for us. You can use inspiring quotes. You can write down your own affirmations, of which I did, and they can be extremely helpful in keeping your thought process upbeat. Begin to post them all over the place. Use Post-it. Use index cards.